Your body is a temple made by God. Cherish it. Take care of it. I watch the pond's surface, where a reflection suffers rain-caused ripples, and the gentle touches of light are sparkling here and there, in the weight of a breeze offer. There is so much left in between who I was and who I am today. In a land beyond the reach of day, where silver beams of light do play, and dreams take flight upon the breeze, there lies a lady rare and fair as thee. Bathed in moonlight, she shines so bright, her beauty beams in the lunar night. In grace she dances with the breeze, her form a vision, a celestial tease. Her hair a river of gold and night, her eyes bright stars that guide the sight. Her voice a song that echoes far, and in her heart a love that shines like a star. Bathed in moonlight, she shines so bright, her beauty beams in the lunar night. In grace she dances with the breeze, her form a vision, a celestial tease. The wind it whispers, the waves do moan, and in the sky a silver throne. The moon above, it rises high, and in its light she stands, a goddess nigh. Bathed in moonlight, she shines so bright, her beauty beams in the lunar night. In grace she dances with the breeze, her form a vision, a celestial tease. In the moon's embrace she dances on, her beauty a song that never dawns. A tale of love, of life and dreams, in the land beyond where beauty beams. I question the way my shadow gazes at me in utter silence. When the skies turned grey and it rained on my parade, when my plans went awry and I had to face their tirade, when I had to pick up the pieces and rebuild it again, I accounted for the hits and misses, held my breath and counted to 10. And every time my heart broke and I built those walls around me, when it seemed 'twas all mirrors and smoke, love's blindfold was lifted for me to see, and then it finally dawned on me, when I had nothing else left to lose. I wondered, does God write poetry? And am I his muse? I was afraid to let go. That day, the bow moving with my dancing hand, as the sun rose to break the land across those bent strings. They sang like far-flung memories, the world shattering into yearning tilts of downward fragments. Each disintegrating shard became a splintered note splayed across the melodious staves of my heartbeats, holding the sky up like Atlas even as our composed world fell forever, weeping into the Morando. Sometimes beneath conceited clouds we swirl, concealed in rainbow radiance, self-serving songs sung by familiar faces. But are we too naive to see past nebulous ambience? Gnawing shadows of bittersweet butterflies, as not every Tuscan twinkle speaks in tangerine twilights. Her happy heart beats, making such lovely sounds, as she absorbs the wonder of just embracing the now. Escaping reality, seeking clarity, withstanding mind's brutality, breaking free from its captivity, rise divine femininity. Evening falling, day lies drained, I savour the words you paint. What Carl Jung calls the shadow, I chose hatred, I chose darkness. Over and over again, over love and kindness, with each swing of the fist, with each sputtering breath, each and every new day, each and every moment awake, living in anger, not living at all, looking over my shoulder, looking away from the mirror, because I fed the hatred, because I embraced darkness. A wolf wearing wool business attire, antsy, itchy crawling beneath the skin, behind the eyes, foggy mind, head a spin, rat race, slave away, no more meds, out of time, catastrophic crash, burn it all to ash. These passionate truths I mustn't utter. The secrets I carry within my flesh is riddled with the barbed wires, the pain of keeping things in. Quiet. The words pile within my throat, my teeth clench, withholding sound, a silent sentinel. I've become the weight plunging me down. Quiet. All the things I wish to say I've sealed inside of me, but one day soon I just may burst and let these secrets free. Quiet. Me time no longer means moments stolen to recharge my mind and just be. It has evolved into time spent doing whatever that makes me feel happy and at peace, whether it's with someone or by myself. It has nothing to do with the lack of people to partake in with, but everything to do with the absence of that one with the vibe. And though I try to carve time with them, but must consider the fact that they might not want me to be part of theirs. So I do the things I want to by myself, more than I'd like and care to admit, but at least I am living my adventures and not giving up on them for lack of company. I guess I'll go on indulging in these slices of me time until there is someone feels more beautiful than my solitude. And if that day were to never come, then I'm fine with just by myself, loving my me time. Can I go to a deep sleep? One where I would be alone in peace? Everything seems too chaotic to me. Am I running away again? Is this what running away feels like? Like I am on the edge of my favorite cliff and I am enjoying myself, but I wonder how deep it would be. Will it embrace me in its cocoon? Shield me from this cacophonous doom? Will it strangle me enough to make me feel alive again? Like I'm not breathing in vain. What name does this feeling have? Will it go away soon? It has been staying for a long time, maybe pleasuring itself with my defenseless soul as its hopes. I have been feeding it too much already. It feels like that wrong habit of mine, being sanitized more than thrice. I got to know it, right? I felt this way once too, but this time it feels like it's taking more than a while. Yes, I have been faking smiles lately, even when I don't want to. I'm laughing heartily, even when I hate the sound. I am being too loud, only to snort inside my mouth. I choke myself trying to drown myself in an abyss I met a while ago. It left me and I felt good, but it's returning. I can feel it creeping me slowly, softly, and I am drowning deeper into its melody. I hate the me I am now. Why? I have spent too much time to be where I am now. It has been exhausting, it's draining. I guess I should catch some sleep for a while. Should I run another mile before I sleep with a smile? My dopamine's too low to even nod on my way out. It's catching up to me. I have been long gone, yet I feel like this is the first time when I don't want to be found. Who should I blame? It feels like my old guessing game again. Was it them or was it me? What are my priorities? Whose priority am I? Whose priority I want to be? Am I in too deep? They say I am an empty vessel, but I feel like it's overflowing with insanity inside me. Can anyone save my sanity? Who should I turn to let me be free, or should I be the one to let myself be? Can I go to sleep? One where I would be alone to breathe. In the shadows of a dream, vague memories of what it was like to feel the sunshine in my heart. The squire of existence, imbued in the lyrics of life, a cornucopia. Beauty is ripe, songbirds sing, and sapphire whispers under the lilac sky. Do not cry. Open your eyes. It is night. I woke up one day with mayhem around. Innocence was long gone, happiness a talk of the past. All I could see was gore, every sight filled with destruction. Humanity struggling and choking with the hands of few selfish men. Emotions sulking with remorse, feelings with captivating core. War, they call it with pride, instilling an imagery in their thoughts. I pray this world menace ends soon. Little left goodness multiplies manifold. Dark harrowing shadows of selfish war grip harsh, as collars drain from womb, to chilling, just like humanity. Destruction rages thunderous, leaving nothing but the smell of putrid violence, choking the breath of the dying as blood tragically spills in the sickening shades of love. Scurrying survivors search frantically, ghost-like, for those they desperately pine, as hearts break with transparent rivers upon dusted cheeks. Breaking dams, or rather the damned. as wailing screams hold the coldest silence upon the grief of war. The beldam buried beneath the brook holds a seed which never took root, upon which fell a hornet's nest. Swarms of madness clung to its skin like clamped barnacles on a breached hull. Shameless stings of the beady-eyed dotted wen, which scorched like the burning mountain, as the plaintive cries of innocence rose. Blackened rain of distress guttered down crocheted carcals, nailed to the squalid wooden overcoat. And barrages of death befell the impenitently abhorrent clan, steeped in putrid remnants of their colossal carnage. Only soft clouds are above her now. Each raindrop of pain has fallen to the ground. Get to the gym every day with the same time on the clock. Work on my form stare in the mirror while curling the bar. Bells ringing in the mind finally cease making this day. Dream of building the perfect body. See it in my head. Set after set, serotonin finally pumping inside my brain. Wash away down the drain another day's hard-earned sweat. Shirt back on, put her in drive headed towards home. Sick of monotony, but this is all that keeps me ticking. Eerie echoes of onyx orchestral overtures, beaten by cold callous winter's wild creatures. Gone are the days I weep for my woes begone. I float in hues of a grey grim haze dusk to dawn. Dreams dimmed and burned into soulless smoke, in weeping waves of loveless lands I slowly soak. Within, ruby rivers of regrets and reveries I roam, walking broken, putrid paths of pain is my home. My soul sings a sunless song of survival and scars, my heart engraved with bleeding battles behind bars. Decadent daisy desires dance a sunless sequence, lost amidst pain-painted purple pearls of pretense. I renounce my skin, my blood, my bones, and surrendered my soul to you. In the absence of love, a childhood is shaped by the stars. But when black smoke is the only impression in the light, sorrows peel in soundless motion, slow burn. When fate is sealed with a goodbye, in an all I never asked for moment, the weight of fear appears as niggling nightmares in our personal book of dreams. So we drift into an abyss of discarded destinies. Untamed, we roam into a wildfire of lost souls. I'm a silent night, unable to suppress this wandering muse, so I portray my darkness through rosewater ink, which flows like a scarlet oasis of waterfalls, merging into sapphire oceans of poetic heartbeats. I blame my past for this savior complex, but battling demons has become my beautiful undoing. Ugliness of sugar-coated words, hidden behind metaphorical daggers, has engraved scars with unhealed wounds, leading me upon a path resenting sealed emotions. When the rain sings in sea, shell whispers, I wish I could hold the sun in my arms to stop me from pouring in melancholic, bleeding moonlight. But my beloved's eyes resemble dandelion dreams, reminding me of a fragrant bouquet of memories, pleading to personify her in perpetual perfumed poems. She always says, never mind the moon, it's only a reminder of forgotten midnight promises. How her heart is an island where my waves will eternally kiss her shores. Sanctuary for my inner child to forever build sandcastles. Dark descending blood moon, highs and lows takes a toll as the wolf howls into the night. Blood-stained moon falls into the darkness, shriek cries of the wolf, hope to shred for the light. I think it's brave. I think it's brave going to a coffee shop alone. I think it's brave going on a road trip by yourself. I think it's brave when you try something new. I think it's brave when you push yourself. I think it's brave when you say no. I think it's brave when you challenge your thoughts. I think it's brave that you're working on yourself. I think it's beautiful that you're trying. I think it's beautiful that you're succeeding. I am renewed under the power of the full moon. The shadow of my former self cast aside. The need for her I no longer abide. I am re-energized, empowered, stirring afresh. All is left in the past as I walk on this new path, this new journey in which I've been blessed. In the deafening silence, when love feels like pain and anger replaces affection, there's nothing but darkness that moves your troubled heart to pen the truest words of your perfect imperfections to soothe your aching mind. For in your solitude, darkness gives way as it creates a beautiful sound and calms your storm inside. And if you could be honest, you know it is pain that holds you when nobody else can. So you learn to survive and embrace fragility, knowing that in the end, hate will not prevail. You still and will care. In this moment I gaze through the misty morning haze and the sun's subtle reflection on the forest of bamboo. It's a scene that's been here all along, right outside my window pane. Yet I've been so consumed with pain that it's eluded me somehow. No longer will I miss moments such as this because of my misdirected focus. For this life is far too precious, and so am I. Tilt your face upward and feel the warmth of the radiant sun as it breaks open the sky and kisses your cheeks. Capture the sounds and smells all around you. Allow the rustling of the leaves and the stream of water in the distance to startle and awaken your senses. Let the breeze softly whisper in your ear and pull you in close as you watch the pine needles sway in quiet, intimate dance of solitude. Befriend the inviting forest and grant it access to cleanse your soul. Let the stillness of the earth beneath your feet provide strength, solace, and an uplifting sense of all the vast possibilities that exist. You are home. My faithful pen is writing our love story with crimson ink on my skin. It's the only way I could ever have you again, like a tattoo. I can't hear the rain anymore. If it is soft and gentle in fall, my ears have come to loosen the grip on anything not heavy, intentional, purposeful. There is a pounding I hear just as loud, drowning out the world. It is crawling its rhythm from this belly, this place of intuition and creation. My art is screaming for its space to explode atmospheric oxygen through a voice and hands that must learn to carve my heart into form again. Learn to twist the soul into its fluid ferocity of creativity, to be more than ever itself, myself again. Everything I told you wasn't a story. It was everything my heart thought about you, about us. And it's been on hold for so long that it feels like an ancient story. When you left, I wanted to scream until my voice was gone. I wanted to break every damn thing within these walls. But without you here, I couldn't move, couldn't function, losing composure, crying more tears than ever thought possible. I swear some nights that I would die, feel my heart break, stop to beat, falter, panic rising like hands clenched on my throat, weights on my chest, tunnel vision at best. How do I do this? I barely survived today without you. How do I go an entire lifetime? Wake up tomorrow and do this again? You don't want me. You don't want me. You don't want me. Maybe you never did. Now my thoughts are spiraling. You always have me spiraling. But I could want us enough for the both of us. Yet I don't know what's worse, the silence I'm receiving now, or your deceptive eyes, paired with lips poised to tell more pretty lies. Both have the potent ability to kill. Barely any of me is left. You took what you could and ran off with all. If you need me, I'll be here, resting, trying to preserve what little remains. I'll rebuild the silver of me, nurse her back to health with tender hands, with the kindness I expected you to show me. It's the love I deserve. It's what I've got to do if I ever expect to stand, because even though I want it more than the air I breathe, I don't see you ever coming back with the rest of me. In the silence of your making days, you will discover the truth about yourself. The other's will and soul shall matter just as much. A roomy call, but who's first, you'd ask? In your world, things and heroes are the ones, the greater brains, will, knowledge that helped you wise. The poems and pieces of writing that compose this little poetical journey and their authors in this show are titled as it follows: Foundation by Victoria Anita Ojeda, Poetic Interlude. Silence Breath by Theodora Oniceanu. Bathed in Moonlight by Brejesh Umashank. A Haiku on Silence by Ronni. Does God write poetry? By Kalpesh Desai. The Epitaph of Atlas by Casper Gray. Bittersweet Butterflies by Bleeding Ink Mistress by Maria Hayward. Rise in Your Power by Stevie Rose. Falling by Adriana Crihan. A wolf wearing war business attire by Cecil Poetry. Quiet by Melissa H. Hinton. Me Time by Theo the Poet. A Letter to Myself by Ananya Boruah. Shadowed Heart by Stevie Rose. War and Humanity by Teagan, Hart and Anurag. Lilac Sky by Suzanne LaMotte. Jasmine by Miriam Didi. Like Clockwork by Cecil Poetry. Eerie Echoes of Onyx Overtures by Zara Abraham. I Surrendered by Shrey G. Savior Complex by Silent One. Blood Moon by Roberta Sherman. You're Brave by Autumn Woods Poetry. Renewed by Richardonna McCabe. Fragility by Root to My Soul. In This Moment by Shelley Gregg Sanders. Serene by M.L. MacDonald. Our Love Story by Alexandra Popa. I Can't Hear the Rain Anymore by Her Grey Side. The Ancient Story by Lord of the Sea. The Vivid Notion. When You Left by Bailey Kristine. Silence Take by Theodora Oniceanu.